Welcome back once again to howtocookwithfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. I'm going to make a kind of Mexican-y or Spanish-y type beef stew today. I've got some beautiful beef here. Just I've got some olive oil heating up nicely. I'm now going to drop in our nice lean beef. A little bit of fat, no problem. Cut fairly small, that kind of size. In she goes. Now this is a dish that has many ways of making it. So don't send me loads of emails saying you don't make it like this, you don't make it like that. There are hundreds of ways of making this particular dish. In goes our beef, as you can see. We're going to brown that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Turn it around. I'm on a kind of a medium heat. Then I'll be back. Okay, you can see now that our beef is browning nicely. There's a lot of moisture come off that. What we want to do is we want to cook that off a little bit. Get rid of that kind of bubbly stuff there. We don't really need that. So continue cooking it for a few more minutes. But while we're here, I am going to add some chopped garlic. That's a nice heaped teaspoon of finely chopped garlic. And let's get some seasoning in here now as well, some pepper. Yeah, like I say, this basically means stew in Spanish. The word guisado just means stew. So carne guisado is a beef stew. Lots of ways of making it. There's plenty of people that add potatoes, carrots. Some people add chili, some people don't add chili. Lots and lots of ways, as you can imagine. Right, a little bit of salt. Let's mix that in. Now let's just cook this for a little bit longer. Just try and reduce some of that liquid from our beef. I mean, I'm using a stewing beef here, so it's not a kind of the best quality. That's why we're going to cook it for some time. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. As you can see, a lot of that liquid's gone. We don't want it completely dry, just to burn off any sort of excess. There was far too much in there. Now I'm going to add some herbs and spices. I've got here oregano, cumin, chili powder and some bay leaves. There's about a teaspoon of each of the powders. Again, there's different types of oregano. There's a kind of Mexican type and a Greek type and a few different types. Also with chili, there's chili and chile, spelt with a H, E on the end, sorry. Which is a ground flakes, generally. It's not as harsh as your regular chili powder. I mean, go ahead and use any one you like. At this point, I'm going to just add some onions. About half the amount of onions to the meat. And we're going to now cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Stir it all the time. Then we're going to add a touch of flour. Cook the flour and then add some liquid. Pretty simple, this really. There we are, this is browning really nicely. Smells amazing at the moment. And at this point we're going to add a little bit of flour, so all-purpose flour. I don't know, a couple of 3 or 4 teaspoons of flour that was. Now we're going to work this in. Now what's important now is you stir this continuously, don't take your eye off it, it will burn otherwise. And we need to cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes. Don't let up on it. If you don't cook it for that not long enough, it will just taste of flour. We kind of want to cook it so we get a kind of a little bit of a biscuity kind of smell coming from it. But yeah, just keep going on it, working all the time for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. It should be fine. I'll be back then. There we go. Was that 3 or 4 minutes there I done it for? Just do it a little bit extra if you're not sure. Always do it a little bit extra than a little bit less. Okay, now we're going to add some liquid. Some people add tinned tomatoes. Some people add stock, like a chicken stock or a beef stock. I'm actually just going to use water. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I don't really like those kind of bouillon-y type cubes. So let's just add a little bit of water. Slowly, slowly, we'll stir that in, and you can see instantly that flour's doing its thing and thickening. Again, some more water, about the same again. There you go. Stir that in. As the heat goes through that water, it's cold water by the way, as the heat goes through it, it will thicken. This is looking fantastic. Still can take some more water, I think. Little touch. There you go. And I'm also now going to add just some fresh tomatoes. Just one tomato that I just chopped, really. Nice and small. It'll break down eventually. That's looking pretty good. Now what you need to do is check this with some seasoning now. It's fine for me, I know. We're going to pop a lid on this and we're going to simmer this away for an hour, like 1 hour, maybe even more. You need to get that meat really nice and tender. Okay guys, so one other tip is that the flour might thicken too much, so keep your eye on it, and if so, just add a little touch more water and then just sort of mix it in. This is a kind of good consistency, like that. So I'm going to pop back in like 15 minutes and check it out and maybe add a little touch more. So 1 hour, nice low and slow, get that beef really tender. See you then. Okay, I've just turned the heat off. That's been cooking for just over an hour actually. It's looking fantastic. Now I did add water, just a little splash, twice I've done that during the hour of cooking. And that's it, just check it out for seasoning now. I love that with rice personally. It's a really simple dish. Hope you enjoy it and we'll see you again soon. Take care, bye bye.